we think about the abuser's strategies. What's his strategy, and then what's our counter strategy? His strategy is to isolate you, to take all your sources of support off the table, the better to control you with. His strategy is to have you end up walking on eggshells, living in fear of setting him off. What can I do today to keep the peace? So that your whole world shrinks and your horizon is only as far as encompasses him. That monopolization of perception that we talk about, where it's all about what is his mood, what is he saying to you, what is he planning, what is he wanting you to do, and what are you trying to avoid happening as a result of being with him. So that's his strategy, to have your whole focus be on him, to manipulate you, to have you walk on eggshells, to basically to be living in fear. These guys often confuse or conflate respect with fear. Another part of his strategy is to really encourage you to live in denial, to minimize the damage that he's done, to have you forget it, to slough it off, or to treat it as a joke, or to tell you you're being too sensitive, to gaslight you, to encourage you to lapse into denial, the better to control you, so you won't think of leaving, or that there's something that you can't change in your own behavior to fix things, because truly there isn't. So watch out for those strategies of manipulation, gaslighting, having you live in fear, encouraging you to deny, to live in denial, and to isolate you. Because now we want to work on the counter strategy. So to have you live in fear, well, the counter to that, walking on eggshells, having your own place where you're walking in safety, at least physically in your home. Having that mental state where you're living, feeling like you're walking on eggshells and always afraid of setting him off, getting inside yourself and feeling comfortable in your own skin again, with these trauma-informed techniques and tactics of tapping and yoga and these other things that get you comfortable back in your body. The counter strategy to his strategy of having you live in denial, minimizing the abuse, encouraging you to forget it. So many of our ladies say, I used to have a memory. Maybe it wasn't so bad, or that cycle of abuse where he's being nice, causing you to maybe forgive or forget the horrible things he said to you just the night before. Watch out for that. The counter strategy to that, once you're safe, is remembrance and mourning. And it can start with you sharing your story with a friend, with somebody who's trauma-informed, with a domestic violence advocate, with a therapist who's, again, trauma-informed. So if abuse happens in isolation, by isolating you from your friends, from your peers, from other sources of support, the better to control you, then help and support and healing come from reconnection, from places like here, where we get to share our story with other women, to validate our experiences.